Welcome to Berlin, where I'm with Nashmeh, something else than your run-of-the-mill black metal band. So, guys, let's start from the beginning. The band was founded in 2013. Can you tell me the beginning of the band and the ideas behind Nashmeh?
Yeah, we formed Nashmeh in 2013 after I met Magus in India, and it was for me inspiration to totally a new genre of music that I've never heard before, because I'm coming from classical scene. I studied in university as a musician, and my main instrument was piano. So when I had to immigrate from Iran to outside of the Iran to find a place to live, I couldn't take my piano, so I thought, okay, what is the most close instrument to piano? So I took accordion, and with that I could travel, I could participate in performing with other groups and collaborate. And then we started Nashmeh idea in India together. And when we reached to Germany, we found Ruben with a very strange story, and then we formed and we started everything. Do you want to talk about that story?
Yeah, sure. It was pretty funny actually, because I guess I were 14 or 15 years old, and I were visiting concerts from several genres of metal since I were 13, 14. So there were an old guy, and he just knew that I'm a drummer, and I just wanted to be so bad in a metal band. And no one wanted to have me in the band because everyone just said, "Ah, you're too young. Just come back in 5 years," and stuff like that. So I were just like pretty depressed about that. But at some point, Faustus just contacted me via Facebook and just said, "Yeah, we're from the same city, so he might has a project for me." And then I just came with my drumsticks and visited them in their home, and we just went for a practice session together. And the best part about it was that we were not coming together with a project because they said that I'm too fast and stuff, and that my drumming style is not fitting the music. And yeah.
Yeah, and that point I said, okay, because we thought about Nashmeh, the accordion black metal concept, and now we have a young, fast drummer. So let's pick it up and try it. And that's the beginning of the story, how we just join together, and then we find, okay, Nashmeh, it will be really extreme black metal music, so we need a fast drummer, we need a technical drummer. And because of lots of broken rhythms and details and melancholy in this, we need someone young to have a good look, understanding about it, and who could help us through this journey. And that's starting, and here we go.
Okay, I read on your Bandcamp page that well, you describe your music as ambient, oriental, ritual, mantric black metal. That's quite a mouthful. So would you care to open that up a bit?
Ritual is about presenting something real. It's not a show, it's not entertainment, it's something that you build at a moment, and you just circulate the energy, and then you transform and transfer the energy, convey the whole energy that is going around you as a group to the other side. So and we also believe that for presenting a ritual you need also an ordeal. So the whole way that goes from the beginning, the process of making something, and then the result, which is the ritual. So for us, when we play and perform on a stage, for example, it's something real that we've done so much, we've passed so much difficulties, we've done so much effort. It's just like with blood and sweat to bring something and represent it in a very real way, and the energy circulation over there is totally real. And for us at the moment is like a transformation at that moment. So this is something that ritual does to you and also to people that are surrounding it.
Okay, you already mentioned the ancient Persian history. So would you mind going a bit deeper on your backgrounds and then where the inspiration for the music and lyrics come from?
Yeah, Persian culture has, I don't know, more than 18 ethnicity living in one culture. And when you focus on one and you go deep, you can just live the whole life. I mean, it's a lifetime to just dig in one of the ethnicity. And it has a lot of rituals, folkloric stories, music, and all that. I'm Iranian and I'm coming from Azeri roots, one of the ethnicities of Iran. And there are a lot to dig from alone that culture of Azeri. And I try to remember all those stories, all those melodies, and combine it with the knowledge that I had, combine it with these classical trainings that I had, and bring something that is like the combination of West and East somehow, and represent it in Nashmeh.
Okay, and how well do these two very different things combine together then the culture and then on the other hand the black metal?
The basic, if I wanna continue, is back to drumming. That's because the Western system is based on 4/4 as a classical, and the Eastern is like in different broken rhythm, like 5/7, like 6/8. So that's the intelligence job of the drummer to figure the combination of this tact to be matched. You can describe the drummings patterns you use in Nashmeh, for example.
Yeah, well, it's pretty hard to describe them actually, because I'm a self-taught drummer, so I play most of the stuff by ear, and I seriously, I cannot tell where I got my influences from, or if I just hear a specific part, which drum part I need to play over it, so it just comes all natural, and I guess it just comes automatically with the simplicity of the music we are creating. So it's just an automatic process which is inside me, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. So because black metal, I think, is about simplicity and it's more about expression. So that's why all these folkloric elements is a very good source to use it actually in black metal, because they are simple and they have a history behind them. They are fat, they are not like narrow. They have a lot of history and they have a lot of emotions of mothers, of dead sons, dead, I don't know, all this history. And then people try to sing it in a field, they try to sing it in funerals or in ceremonies. So it has a lot of background around it, and that's why it's a very good fit to use it and adopt from it and use it in black metal as an expression, because they're simple. And sometimes I mean, in Persian for sure we have a lot of like broken rhythm melodies, and but with Ruben we just, I think we reached to a very good result of that, because he's a very natural drummer. So he could perfectly combine all these broken and Western and bring out something really strong and powerful.
Okay, you already mentioned the energy on your live gigs. There's of course no live gigs at the moment, but what kind of experience Nashmeh concert is at its best then to the listener?
Um, yeah, I would just say that it's somehow equal to taking drugs or so. because we have several songs. I guess all of us experienced drugs already. So we had it even in some practice sessions that we all just got high and we just played songs for hours and hours, and we didn't even mention anymore that we were playing them because we were just so trapped in the music. So yeah, I don't know if you can just compare it to an acid trip or so, or if it's too harsh, but it's literally like taking drugs, and that's also most of the feedback we're just getting when we are playing live shows.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, generally, the ritualistic part is happening in our studio. That's is no one there. We are just only us. And as he mentioned, we really experience that ecstasy there when we're playing. And that is like us connecting with energy, with melody, with the history, and instruments flying out. But we will bring the small part of it to the stage for people, and the feedbacks we get is they feel the same trip as we had, and it was because it's so melodic and it's so melancholy, but we have like brutal parts and fast, and then we have a harshness. So it's like a ceremony of these conflicts all together that make listeners excited, sad, and then relief at the end.
yeah, it's like getting high on your own supply through music. And yeah, the point is because of the simplicity of the music and because you don't have much changes and you just keep everything very simple, because then mind can rest and can travel. So you don't confuse mind with so much complication and with so much techniques, but with more intimacy and with more the emotion, and you just express that emotion that just hit people, and you can see it in concerts.